Brr. Morning, Cliff. Gerald. Hey, Dad, how'd you sleep?
Not real good last night.
We got about 700 acres of corn left. It's supposed to snow around noon. We're gonna try to get as much as we can done before the snow comes. We're going combining. Get the old ag leader monitor fired up. Last night it got down to freezing, so we pulled the combine and the grain cart inside the big machine shed here. That way we could keep a little frost off of it. Nobody likes frosty windows.
You can't just push the brakes and make that tractor spin around like a two-wheel drive one.
This is the first time we've ever had a front wheel assist tractor, so we're still kind of getting used to the quirks of the machine.
Sable is doing some, I don't remember, she's at a wedding or something today, but she took the day off, so I'm actually doing her job right now. I'm in the tractor.
We're on a piece right now that is a little triangle, and we're all the way at the short rows, so every round I make, the rows get about 10 feet longer. You can tell this stuff's pretty damp right now. The stalks are starting to wrap around my center reel a little bit.
I should start calling Cole. Are you full yet? What's taking you so long? Hurry up. Why are you going so slow? Well, it looks like he's moving along halfway decent, but the down corn is a lot more stressful. Takes more time.
We're gonna do our best to not run Dad over.
Cooper, he's dumping on me, and then I'm running this up to Cole's place. We're dumping it right into a bin.
Whoa, there's a bald eagle right there, and he was like 50 feet from the combine. Oh, he was after that rabbit. Oh, I wouldn't want to be that rabbit.
Let's see how she starts. This tractor here, I don't know what it is, but boy, you hit the key, she starts right up. Let's climb up the bin quick. We might get this bin full today. Now we go back down the old stairs. We like the stairs a lot better than having a ladder straight up a bin. It's just so much safer. If you watch down there, see that little auger moving? I just wanted to make sure that wasn't froze.
Uh-oh, we have a problem. I heard some thumping on the front of the head, and then I look down, and I see that this snoot is pulled all the way up, because somehow this 12-foot pipe just came from the ground. Ugh. I just want to know what kind of seed that grows from. Oh, there's another piece of metal. Glad I'm looking around. Found another one. And a pitchfork. I know this stuff didn't come from the dray show because the wind from that came from that direction. There's nothing over there. There may be some 10-year-old boys that might get a talking to. Got another piece of metal. Look at that. There's another one. Steel fence post blowing this far out here. Not likely.
That's what you call unloading on the go.
Like we got a coyote up there. Bald eagle, coyote, see a deer over there. I've always found it kind of interesting. Coyotes and deer are not afraid of farm equipment at all. You can literally drive within 5 feet of them and they'll just stand there.
Oh, it's 1:15. We haven't stopped for lunch yet. The boys are working me like you wouldn't believe. I do have water. Maybe I'll drink some water.
Oh, well, look at there. We got some pheasants. Pretty sure that coyote's still out here. You guys better get moving. After 31 hours, we got the last 210 acre field done. We just got moved down the road. We got to run back and go grab all the semis and stuff so that way we can get the corn out of here. Uh-oh, it's full of water. One of the flaws with the homemade pits is that they fill up with water, so every time it rains like this, we have this trash can that's got little holes in it, and we put the sump pump in it to keep the corn and stuff from plugging the sump pump. Smells wonderful. We don't like turning these on when there's water in here because it brings it up the leg into the hopper bottom. Right now the hopper bottom's empty and that semi has some corn on it that needs to be dried. So the little amount of water that's in here is not gonna hurt anything. The grain dryer will take care of it. I'm gonna try the old sponge method. Just push that corn in there, let it sit for a little while, soak up that water. Elevation's going up, but the temperature definitely is not. Oh, she's pretty full, Clark. I am not wasting any time out there. It is cold, and I'm not properly dressed. I take that back. My feet were nice and warm because I went to the link in the description and I got 10% off on my Ariat boots.
I haven't heard yet what broke for sure, but it sounds like maybe a gathering chain. There's no break. I know. What we got going on here, guys, we broke a gathering chain. Parker here with the hood over his head, and Cooper trying to replace things. We're putting on 2 new gathering chains, 2 new sprockets. You have a job that needs to be done, you call these guys and they'll get her done. buddy. How you doing? Hi, Anna. Oh, hi, Anna. I guess with a camera, he decided to be a good dog.
So I just got back from working on some YouTube stuff for a couple hours. So now we're gonna get the dryer fired up, make sure everything's working. The big thing is, since we have some of that wet corn in there, we don't want the bottom of the hopper bottom getting wet, because then the corn's gonna stick to that, and then when it freezes, we're gonna have wet corn stuck to the side of the hopper all winter. So what Dad's gonna try to do is just kind of spoon feed it 100 bushels at a time to just kind of try to dry off the sides of the hopper bottom. The one thing I'm really looking forward to in the new bin setup is having really good lights.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is the corn dryer. Dad just got her fired up, and it's gonna start smelling like popcorn around here pretty soon. We have a little thermometer right here on the back side so we can see how warm it is. The new ones have everything electronic.
This one's supposed to have it up front, but it broke last year. They wanted $3,500 for the part.
So we went back to the $60 thermometer. And let's sit in the dryer for a few more minutes. It's still a little sticky feeling. Hole there.
There's not a semi here and we're waiting.
We're gonna definitely blame Cole on that one. We can't complain. We've got rows that are standing pretty decent.
Yeah, the yield's just as bad as my grades. Parker overall is a decent grain cart driver. I mean, I wouldn't hire him. He called me, he needed community service hours, so I said, hey, come run the cart. So he's gonna run it for 500 hours for free.
Oh, it is cold out there. This is our little dryer shack, as we like to call it. We got a little heater in here, keeps it nice and toasty. Cooper and one of his friends built this a couple years ago, so that way we can sit in here in the heat. We don't have all the dust blowing in our faces. We can still watch the semis unloading. And then we can also use the moisture tester from 1949 to check the moisture of our corn. Note to self, wear more clothing next time. Now it is starting to snow, and I am playing truck driver. Hey, Parker. Wow, we already got some snow on the ground.
Don't know how well you guys can see this. The ground has turned to nothing but white. We're calling her a night.
Cole ran this morning, and then we ate lunch, and then we moved fields, and then we had a gathering chain break. One of these pulleys, the bearings went out, so then the chain got caught, broke, and we got that going. Then we did 18 acres, and then we got snowed out. So now it is 10 o'clock, and now we're just in the shop gabbing about life.
We bought the Calmer gathering chains and the 9-tooth sprockets about 2,000 acres ago. Not real impressed.
Yeah, that's not very good. A lot of slop back and forth, and you don't want that, because where the pins are, they're getting really wore out, so it gives it all that play.
We really like the snapping rollers. Those seem to be holding up well. But the gathering chains and the sprocket bearings, not so much.
Come out here for one day and everything breaks. Oh. Yeah, but I mean, how much? I don't know. How much did we get done there, Coop? We started rolling pretty decent, and then the snow decided to come, so here we sit.